let's go. Let's okay. Let's start our lesson. Okay, on sentence structure. Okay, so let's do these sentences together. Okay, we use relative pronouns like who, whom, which, and whose to link these sentences together. So, okay, so shall we try these sentences first? So, what's the answer for the first sentence? Okay, the woman must work very hard. She has 6 children. So, how can you join these two sentences together? So I give you about 5 minutes to finish the first 3 questions, okay? Please type your answer in the conversation, okay? 5 minutes. What's your answer? So please link these 4 sentences together, okay? So have you filled in your answer? Okay, so let's go through, okay, this sentence, okay? So the woman must work very hard. She has 6 children. So which pronoun will we use for this sentence? Who, whom, which, or whose? Okay, so we use who, okay? Now let's look at here. The woman who has 6 children must work very hard, okay? This is the sentence. The woman who has 6 children must work very hard. The woman who has 6 children must work very hard. How about this? The woman is our managing director. You know her, okay? So, which pronoun will we use?
Who?
Who? Yeah, so we first, okay, feeling like this, okay? You know the woman, and then we use the you use the relative pronoun who. You know the woman who is our managing director, okay? You know the woman who is our managing director.
Can you say the human who is our who is our manager director? You know her.
No, Because you know her. Okay, this is a defining relative clause. That means the meaning of the relative clause here is to give you the definition of the woman. Okay, that means without this relative clause, you don't know which woman I'm talking about. That's why the sentence structure that you have mentioned is not possible. Okay, we must put you know the woman at the beginning of the sentence. Okay. Yeah, because this is a defining relative clause. Okay. So how about this? Okay. His attitude is terrible. His. So if you see his, which relative pronoun should you use? If you use his, which relative pronoun should you use? Who or whose? Which relative pronoun should you use? Who or whose? Who or whose? Which relative pronoun should you use? Who or whose? Which relative pronouns should you use? Who or whose?
Who?
Whose? It's whose. Whose? Okay. I will complain the writer. Whose attitude is terrible. Okay. I'll complain about the waiter whose attitude is terrible. Okay, this one. I'll complain about the waiter whose attitude is terrible. Do you know anyone? He can write songs. So which relative pronoun we will use? Do you know anyone who can write? Yeah. So who? Okay, we use the relative pronoun. So how can we use who in this case? How can we use who in this case?
Do you know anyone who can write songs?
Yeah, good. Do you know anyone who can write songs? Okay. Yeah, this is the answer. Okay, now this is the question 5. The zoo has many animals. The zoo is in Guangzhou. So how can you join these two sentences together? How can you join these sentences together?
Which
Yeah,
has.
Yeah, good. Which has, yeah, you have two possible answers, okay? The zoo, which is in Guangzhou, has many animals. This is one possible answer. And the other possible answer is like this, okay? The zoo, which has many animals, is in Guangzhou. Okay, so these are the two possible answers for this question, okay? Okay, do you know the manager? Do you know the manager? We talked about him just now. Here, the him is at the object position. So if we use the relative pronoun at the object position, we don't use who, we use whom.
Whom, right?
So how can we use whom to link these two sentences together?
Whom
Okay.
we talked just now. Whom
Sorry?
we talked just now. Whom we talked just now, right?
Yeah, good, 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 good. Do you know the manager whom we taught just now? Do you know the manager whom we talk about just now? Okay. So how about the next sentence? The dog can play many tricks. I bought it last week. So which pronoun will we use? Which pronoun will we use? Which pronoun can we use? The dog can play many tricks. I bought it last week. So you see here, the pronoun it at the object position. So how can we use which to join these two sentences together?
Which?
Yeah,
Which?
yeah. So how can you do this? The dog,
The dog which I bought it last year
yeah,
can play many tricks.
yeah, good. The dog which I bought last week can play many tricks, okay? The dog which I bought last week can play many tricks. Okay, next. The children felt unhappy. The children felt happy. Their work was praised by the principal. So you see their work. So which relative pronoun will we use? Their work. Who or whose? Who or whose? Which relative pronoun will we use? Who or whose?
Whose?
Yeah, whose? Yeah, so it should be like that. The children whose work was praised by the principal felt happy. Okay. The children whose work was praised by the principal felt happy. Number 9. The man will be accused of theft. The police caught him. So now there are two possible ways. One possible way is more difficult because you are required to use you are required to use the passive voice. But there is another way to use an active voice. You can use who or whom.
Who? Who?
Who?
Who has
How
been?
do you use who? The man who
Who will be accused of theft?
who will be accused of
Accused.
theft.
Yeah.
If you use
The police caught him.
if you use to this one, you say the police caught the man who will be accused of theft. This is one of the possible ways to link the two sentences together. But here, this one is grammatically correct, okay? But in terms of meaning, the relative clause should be about the police court. So if I were you, I will write in this way: the man who was caught by the police will be accused of theft. Okay, this one is more appropriate in grammar and in meaning. Okay, do you understand what I mean? I'm asking, okay, that man will be accused of theft. So who will be accused of theft? So I say the man who was caught by the police. So the phrases caught, the police caught him, okay, is to identify. The phrase the police caught him is to identify who will be accused of theft by the police. To link these two sentences together. Sorry, I'm sneezing. Sorry. Okay. Now, another way to link these two sentences together is like this: the man whom the police caught will be accused of theft. Okay, but I think sorry, wow, sorry. I think the best one should be this one. Okay, the man who was caught by the police will be accused of theft. So here, this one, no one likes teachers. Their accents are difficult to understand. So here, which pronoun?
Maybe.
Which whose? Okay. Sorry. Okay. No one likes teachers whose accents are difficult to understand. Okay. Okay, so here, do you know Jason? His company is one of the biggest companies in Foshan. So you see the relative pronoun here, his. So how can you join these two sentences together? Do you know Jason? His company is one of the biggest companies in Foshan. So how can you link these two sentences together?
Do you know Johnson?
Yeah, good. Do you know Jason? Do you know Jason?
Which company?
Hey, no,
Whose?
Whom?
company
Whose?
is one of the
Bilal, be quiet.
yeah, it's one of the biggest companies in Foshan. Okay. So here,
Whose company? Yes.
yeah, because the woman will be sent to hospital. A group of firemen found her yesterday. I think this one should be use passive voice. I mean, passive voice should be used in this sentence. So how can you use the passive voice to link these two sentences together? I think it's similar to this. So how can you use passive voice to link these two sentences together? Okay. Anyone? Can anyone give me the answer on using passive voice to link these two sentences together?
The woman who was found by
Yeah, good. The woman who was found by a group of firemen
will be sent to
will
the
be yesterday will be sent to hospital. Okay, this is the answer. The woman who was found by a group of firemen will be sent to hospital. Here, the man is our director. Peter knows him. So how can we link these two sentences together? The man is our director. Peter knows him.
Peter knows the man who is the director.
Yeah, good. Peter knows the man who is our director. Good. Or you can say, uh, the man
The man who is our director, Peter, knows him.
Now, if you use Peter knows him, you should put Peter knows at the beginning. If you want to put the man at the beginning of the sentence, you can say the man whom Peter knows is our director. You can use it in this way, okay? There are two possible answers for this sentence, okay? Okay, so here. So next sentence. The man, okay, must be very rich. He has 6 houses. How can you turn this into, how can you link these two sentences together? The man must be very rich. He has 6 houses.
The man who
And then the man who,
has
yeah. The
Has
man who has
houses
6 houses must be
must
very
be
rich.
very poor.
Oh.
Very rich.
Yeah, good. That's the correct answer, okay? The man who has 6 houses must be very rich, okay?
Yes.
Okay, and then here, change the following sentences into passive voice. How can you turn these sentences into a passive voice sentence? Smoke filled all the
what is
corridors.
passive voice? Passive
Yeah.
voice.
Which one? First of all, filled. Filled here means this is a what? Filled means the tense of this sentence is past tense or present tense.
Past.
Filled. Past. So this is a past tense sentence. So what should we put at the beginning of the sentence? The corridors or the smoke?
The corridors.
Yeah, the corridors.
Were.
Okay, the corridors
Were.
is MR.
Oh. Are.
Past tense.
Were.
Where? And then we use PP, filled. Okay. Now it's not by smoke, it's filled with smoke. Okay. The corridors were filled with smoke. Okay, here. We have already dismissed or fired the accountant.
The accountant has already.
Yeah, so this is the present perfect. The accountant
Has
already been
dismissed.
or fired by us, okay? The accountant has already been dismissed or fired by us. So number 3, they will notify you of the result as soon as possible. They will notify you of the result as soon as possible. So how can you change this sentence? So
You will be notified
yeah,
by.
Be quiet.
you will be notified of the result by them as soon as possible, okay? So you will be notified of the result by them as soon as possible. This is the answer. So number 4, I'm now transferring money to your account. So I am now transferring. So what is the tense for this sentence? I'm now transferring. What is the tense of this sentence? Yeah, it's ing. Present continuous. Okay. So which one is being transferred?
Money.
Yeah, money. Yeah. Money is being transferred, okay, to another account, okay, by me. Money is being transferred to another account by me. Okay, so number 5, you must do all the work by noon tomorrow.
All the work must be done by tomorrow.
Yeah, good. All the work.
Oh wow, Bilal.
All the work must be done by noon tomorrow. Okay. So next sentence, the war killed many civilians. So this is past tense sentence, past tense. The war killed many civilians. So which one should be put at the beginning? The war or many civilians?
Many civilians.
Yeah, many civilians. So it's past tense. So were
killed
by the war. Yeah, excellent. Many civilians were killed by the war. And then my teacher says that some animals hunt for food at night. So you should put some animals at the beginning of the sentence. So now let's put some animals first.
Some animals were.
Okay, so that the main verb is set here. So how can we change this? Some animals. The present tense, so is MR. Which one will use is MR?
Are.
Are said.
To
And then
be. To be.
not be, because you have used the passive voice here. So we use, and then here, hunt. Hunt is an active voice. So some animals are said to hunt for food at night, okay, by my teacher. Or just delete the teacher, okay? Some animals are said to hunt for food at night. So now we hope that the problem can be solved soon. So now this one is already in passive voice, but if you want to make it more objective, you can say it in this way. It is hoped that the problem can be solved soon. Okay, this is another possible answer. Oh, any question for this part? Any question for this part? Okay.
No.
If you have no question, we can go to question 9. How many languages do people speak in the world? So how can you use passive voice for this sentence?
Maybe how many languages?
Yeah, how many languages? How many languages? So
have been spoken by the people.
This is the present tense. Okay, the sentence. The tense of the sentence is present tense. Okay, since
Are being
or are spoken, you don't need to add people here. You can just say how many languages spoken in the world. Okay, because because if you use the term speak, it has already implied that people are speaking the languages. Okay, people. I mean, we know languages are spoken by people, so there's no need to add by people in this sentence. Okay, so when will they announce the wedding? So how can you turn this sentence into a passive voice? When will they announce their wedding? When will they announce their wedding?
When the wedding will be announced by them.
When? Yeah, when will their wedding
Be
announced by them? Okay. When will their wedding be announced by them? Okay. So number 11, this doctor has saved many lives. So how can you turn these sentences into a passive voice? Now this
Many
is,
lives.
yeah, now first of all, this is a present perfect tense. This is a present perfect tense. So, many lives have been saved by this doctor. Okay, so you can say many lives have been saved by this doctor. Okay. So number 12, you should have told her the news. How can you change this? You should have told her the news.
The news should have been told.
Yeah. The news should have been told to her. Okay. Number 13, he is passing the message to her. So this is present continuous tense. So this is present continuous tense. So how can you turn this into a passive voice sentence? So he is passing the message to her.
The message is being
Yeah,
passed.
good. The message is being passed to her. The message is being passed to her. Good. So when did they do the work? How can you turn this into a passive voice sentence? When did they do the work? When did they do the work?
When the work had been done, is it?
When was the work done? Because it's past tense. When was the work done? Okay. When was the work done? Okay, so this is the end of this exercise. Okay. Okay. So okay, I'm going to talk about a newspaper close to you. Okay, let me open the file. Let's give you some time, okay? Okay, so sorry, let me take some time. How
Finished?
yeah, no. So I'm opening a new file. Okay, so here I'm going to go through a newspaper cutting with all of you. Okay, so this is the newspaper cutting. Okay. Okay, now this is before I talk about the article, I will go through some words. Okay. Now the first word is variant. Variant means something that is slightly different from similar things. 變種變形. Now, for example, there are many colors on the market now. All variants are on the original drink. So that means this variants means something slightly different from the original. Okay. And then this one is mirthless. Mirthless. TH. Mirthless means not showing any real enjoyment or happiness. Okay. A mirthless smile, a mirthless laugh means the laugh doesn't show any happiness. Overseen means monitored. Okay. So to watch or organize a job or an activity to make certain that it is being done correctly. So as marketing manager, her job is to oversee, okay, to make sure the company's advertising is done correctly and properly. Onrush. Now the onrush of something is at its development. Okay, so it happens very quickly. For example, the onrush of tears took me by surprise. So that means I suddenly cried because I was surprised by some events. So rendering, that means performance of a song. Okay, the way you perform a song is rendering. For example, here, her rendering of the song was delightful. That means the way she performed, the way she sang the song was wonderful, was delightful. And then steep means very sharp increase, okay? From low to high or from high to low, suddenly or drastically. Here, there has been a steep increase or rise in prices. So sudden increase, very quick increase. And then cling on to, that means you hold on to something. He clung on to power for another 10 years. That means he held power. He had power for another 10 years. So mild-mannered means very gentle, okay? And that guy, a person who is mild-mannered does not show extreme emotions. For example, a mild-mannered philosophy professor, that means he is seldomly angry. He always looks calm. And then lenified means doing something in a lenny-ish manner. That means this person is always looked after by a lenny, and that person does not know how to take care of themselves. And then heinous. The heinous means horrible. Okay, heinous means horrible, shocking. And then tails off. Tails off means become lower in level. For example, his voice tailed off as he drifted into sleep. So closest, okay? Drizzled means small rain. Drizzled means small rain, okay? Now, okay, fill in the blanks. Here, okay? What to make of movies? A renewed pool fetish. So what do we think about the movie's attempt to praise or to promote Winnie the Pooh? Last year's Handsome, if what? Okay, Fox production. So what is the answer for this? Okay, so first of all, this one is mild-mannered. That means not very extreme, mild-manner. I know it's not easy, so that's why I tell you the answer first. Mild-mannered Fox production. Goodbye, Christopher goodbye, Christopher Robin. Okay, so sorry. So what is in war times? Okay. Okay, so but this character were very highly related, okay, is wartime truth. So we use steeped in wartime truths, steeped in harsh wartime truths. Might be at push be claimed as pull. A warning from history, okay? Disney's new Christopher Robin is rather along the lines of this version of Winnie the Pooh, okay? A self-helpy post-patent fiction that seeks to applaud viewers for holding to. So what is the term for holding to? Child, what is the term for holding to? Here, which one means holding to? Cling onto or mild-mannered? Which one means holding to, holding on to? Yeah, is clinging onto for clinging onto. Yeah, this one is the answer for clinging onto. Okay.
Difficult, sir. Challenging.
Yeah. Now we will go through this paragraph before we end our lesson. This robin has been conceived as a junior what? A junior version here. Which one means version? A junior version. Which one means version?
Variant.
Yeah, variant. As a junior variant of David Tomlinson's stuffy banker in Mary Poppins. A mild-ranking suit fussing over costs in a luggage manufacturing enterprise in 50s London. A what kind of indifference to wife? So what kind of indifference? That means it's horrible, not very good. Heinous, okay? Heinous indifference, okay? Horrible indifference to his wife, Haley. Atwell telegraphs that this man, okay, requires a valuable life lesson. He receives it one morning, on spilling magic honey on an old after-school drawing. Piff Paff Pooh, the silly old bear, reappears in this. What is the adjective for this doubtless? Okay, so in this okay, mirthless, doubtless life, okay, mirthless. And then in the form of the version, okay, what is the term for version here? Here, okay, is rendering, okay? In the CG version means rendering of a long-shelved plush boy, okay? So do you have any question about the sentence structure and this newspaper cutting exercise?
Okay, so far.
Okay, so I will post it in Microsoft Teams, okay? Okay, I will give you more hints in the assignment, okay? So if you have no question, okay, we can end the lesson now, okay? It's time for rest, okay? So, okay.